Yo, what it do? How are you? What is up, my saucy fly crew? I'm your host of the most sauce this evening, and I wanted to talk about this recent video that CoryxKenshin just uploaded, and it got me thinking. And I've had this idea for a minute, like where his fan base is just odd. And I was gonna ask, you guys ever notice how, like, us humans are just kind of screwed up? Like instead of showing love, support, or just strictly minding our business, we go full, like, attack mode. Verbal warfare, harassment, sometimes even towards the people we actually love. Like, bro, how you gonna harass your own idol? That's like ordering a pizza and then smacking the frick out of a delivery driver for bringing it too fast. Like, it makes zero sense. Like, okay, take CoryxKenshin for example. Like, granted, if I met him, like, I would fanboy for a minute. I'd ask for a pic. I'd say, hey, thanks for the last, bro. You know, you made me who I am in a good sense. And then I would dip. Like, that's it. Respectful, done. But no, some people treat him like a god, and that's understandable. But then they throw rocks at him when he shows out that he's, like, human. At the end of the day, Cory is just a guy. Like me, like you, he's just a regular person. Except his regular comes with fucking 22, like, million eyes watching his every move, like he's a rare Pokemon, bruh. And I can't imagine that stress. Especially for him being celebrated 1 second, and then criticized the next for not being perfect. He's literally out here, can I just be the samurai shogun? He's not your personal content vending machine. And honestly, like, as much as I've dreamt about being in that position, like building it, like a positive community, which I have, and leaving a legacy that outlives me, because I think that's what we all want. I feel like just being able to leave a legacy that completely goes beyond your wildest dreams, like that would be great. But I can see the weight that it comes with. Cory is already grieving the fact that his community that he helped create, sometimes it feels like it's tearing itself apart, like from the inside out. That hits heavy, dude. Like, imagine you're working your butt off, Cory, spreading positivity, making millions laugh, and then there's people nitpicking and dragging you down. Like, that's like baking a cake for someone's birthday, and instead of saying thank you, they complain that the frosting's too sweet. Like, bro, eat the cake. Like, and then the stupid part about it is whatever Cory does, it's like we got cancel culture lurking around like a fucking Scooby-Doo villain. Like a Scooby-Doo villain waiting to jump out of a bush. Like, ooh, what's Cory gonna do next? Like, bruh, calm down. Sometimes the best move is no move. Like, I would honestly tell Cory at this point, bro, don't upload, don't respond, don't throw gasoline on the fire. Just let it suffocate. You know, it's like eating the spicy chips, like Doritos Dynamites, like, you know, the ones that taste amazing going in, but like 5 hours later, you're on the toilet bargaining with God, like, Lord, if you let me survive this, I'll never do it again. But then you still do it again. That's what cancel culture is, bruh. Like, no matter how painful, people keep feeding into it. The thing is, Cory gave us so much already. He's been that positive light for so many of us. And personally, like, growing up with him, it made everything so much better. Like, dude, when I was in school, I would just throw in a spooky, scary Sunday. I had, like, this whole strategy to deal with it. On a spooky, scary Sunday, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I go to my next class, like that day, like next morning, and I always hated doing my math. I always hated doing my algebra. And for some reason, if I put this on, like, the night before, I was able to crank it out with a spooky, scary Sunday. Nice little cool vibe in the background. I loved it, bruh. That was my therapy session. There's no copay needed. Dude's uploads literally got me through the grind. But so when he does upload, even if it's once every 9 months, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas and my birthday falling on the same day. Like, my eyes light up, my butthole puckers, and I'm hyped. That's it. Because that proves, him uploading, though, proves that he still cares. And if he didn't want to be here, he would dip. Simple. But he doesn't even talk to the fans enough. Brother, if I had 18 million kids screaming at me, upload at me every single day, I wouldn't talk either, bro. I'd vanish like my biological dad did when he said he was just going out for milk. Actually, it was like cigarettes and, I got a movie. But, because, like, honestly, if I had Cory's fame, I'd probably disappear too. Granted, he's not just disappearing because of the fame. He actually is a busy person. He has a life. He has things going on for him. He's a human. Y'all would catch me on like a 12-year hiatus, chilling somewhere, eating like 2 chicken sandwiches and an order of tacos. And don't forget the nice cold frosty Dr. Pepper from Jack in the Box in like some undisclosed location. That's what I'd be doing. CoryxKenshin is just a regular guy. He's a regular guy who screams louder than a smoke detector. He plays horror games and somehow still manages to inspire millions. But remember, he's still human. So yeah, like, let the man live. Appreciate the legacy he's already given us. And the next time, keyboard warriors harass like the one thing that used to bring you joy, there still does, regardless of his uploads, regardless of what he's doing. Remember, you're basically yelling at your own therapist for like not scheduling any more appointments. It's like, it doesn't make sense. And I thought the community would have a little bit more respect for what he does. And it's rough, man, seeing that, like seeing him have to go through this struggle with his own community. Like, as he said, CoryxKenshin is just a regular guy who just happens to have millions of people watching him brush his teeth, play his games, like work on his little side projects. But he's still regular, and maybe that's the lesson for us. Maybe that's the lesson for his community. Stop attacking people who we admire. Appreciate them while they're here. And remember that they're human